everyone. My name is CiCi Wood and I'm the Communications and Community Engagement AmeriCorps member at the Southern Appalachian Highlands Conservancy, and if you haven't seen any of my other videos, welcome. Today I'm talking about something that I find really interesting, and that something is seasonal migration. Many of you are likely already familiar with the topic of migration, but if you're not, migration is defined at its most basic level as the act of moving from one place to another. There is a lot of diversity in migration. Some species, such as monarch butterflies, migrate only once over the course of their lifetimes. Other species, such as humpback whales, migrate repeatedly and seasonally, seeking out warmer waters in the winter to give birth to their young. Even humans at times have been known to migrate. The motivation to migrate can be innate, meaning an animal is born knowing how and where to migrate already, or learned through knowledge passed down from parents to offspring. A few triggers of migration include a change in temperature, a change in photoperiod, or the amount of light a plant or animal is exposed to in a day, or a lack of resources. Today, in our discussion about migration, I want to focus on one species in particular, and that species is called the golden eagle. To give you some fast facts about golden eagles, they are a large bird of prey and they are generalist carnivores, which means they often scavenge for food in winter, but they also eat medium-sized live prey such as other birds, rodents, and even deer, which is why they have such a sharp beak. We are focusing on golden eagles today because recent research gathered by the Eastern Golden Eagle Working Group in partnership with many wildlife biologists has showed us that the Southern Appalachian region may be a key overwintering area for them, which you can see depicted on this map. This map depicts the movements of one golden eagle named Cherokee, who was fitted with a GPS unit as part of the study. Her yearly range shows that she nests up north in northern Labrador and Newfoundland, and then comes south, overwintering in the Southern Appalachians. Now that we've learned more about migration, let's try to apply it ourselves in a quick activity. Alright, so to start off our activity about seasonal migration, we are going to just need a simple piece of computer paper. This is a standard size 8.5 by 11 inches. If you don't have computer paper, you can use any sort of paper. You can try using something like newspaper or magazine paper. If it's a really thin paper, I would maybe double up so it's a little thicker and more sturdy, but you can get creative with it. I'm going to show you a very basic tutorial for a paper airplane that works extremely well. If you want to try something more creative, you can. There's thousands of tutorials on paper airplanes out there on the internet, so feel free to really get creative with it. There's even some that are specifically eagle themed paper airplanes, but those are a little bit more complicated, so I chose to go with just a very basic one. So go ahead and take a look. So hopefully by now you all have your paper airplane ready to go. And what we're going to do now is we are actually going to pick out a target, and we are going to be trying to throw our paper airplane at that target. Now the goal here is to always land your paper airplane on that target, and this is going to represent the process of golden eagles flying across the United States and trying to land in the Southern Appalachian region. To do this, we each need to choose a target to be our Southern Appalachian region. I'm going to be using this whiteboard, but feel free to use just a spot on the wall or even a piece of furniture, whatever is easiest for you. Next, I'm going to throw my paper airplane, representing a golden eagle, at our target 3 times and record how many times I hit the target. Attempt 1 was a total miss. Fortunately, I was much more successful with attempt 2 and attempt 3. This time, we're going to attempt with an even smaller target to represent a shrunken Southern Appalachian region. Although I came pretty close in these 3 tries, I only successfully hit the target once. Feel free to continue trying on smaller and smaller targets. Unfortunately, after the last target, I wasn't able to hit this smaller one at all. Just like it was easier for us to hit the large target rather than the smaller targets, it's easier for golden eagles to migrate to the Southern Appalachian region if we're protecting and conserving the habitat in which they reside. The golden eagle population appears to no longer be increasing, so protecting land in the Southern Appalachian region would not only help out golden eagles, but it would also protect water quality, unique habitat, scenic viewsheds, and places for people like us to enjoy outdoor recreation. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, please feel free to drop any questions or comments down below. You can also reach me at my email, which is cici@appalachian.org. I hope you all enjoyed this and learned something, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.